Government-linked companies (GLCs) are companies that have a primary commercial objective in which the Malaysian government has a direct controlling stake. GLCs play a significant role in the Malaysian economy as a large portion of market capitalization, contributing to the nation's GDP. The study was conducted on tabung haji and Felda Berhad to identify the predictors of employee mindset toward employee innovativeness. This issue is critical for the success of GLCs as employee innovativeness is crucial in delivering excellent service and standards. The adoption of CG and SDGs can improve board effectiveness and the quality of sustainability reporting in Malaysian companies.
Hi, my name is Marsha Hassan Farid, and I'm going to be talking about the third article in our report, which is the performance of government-linked companies in Malaysia. So the objective of the paper is to investigate the performance disparity between government-linked companies, or GLCs, and non-GLCs between the years 2008 to 2013. The methodology involves using univariate and multivariate analyses to measure and scrutinize performance differences. The findings of the article include that GLCs consistently underperform non-GLCs across various measures, and two significant factors contributing to the performance gap are leverage and board size, affecting both GLCs and non-GLCs. The implications of this are an unexpected lack of competitive performance in GLCs despite government backing, inefficiencies in GLC management, and negative relationship between board size and corporate governance performance. Some suggestions include emphasizing necessary government actions to enhance GLC performance, highlighting the importance of effective management, particularly in liquidity management, and calls for assessments of the quality of personnel appointed to GLC boards. Some limitations are the absence of size-based comparisons between GLCs and non-GLCs. The focus is mostly on industry similarities. It also recommends exploring the specific impact of firm size on the performance disparity between the GLCs and non-GLCs for a more thorough understanding. And next, I'm going to be presenting about the fourth article, which is the determinants of capital structure, an empirical investigation of Malaysian-listed government-linked companies, or GLCs. The objective of the paper is to explore factors influencing the capital structure of 13 listed Malaysian GLCs from 1997 to 2009. The methodology includes focusing on two metrics, book value and long-term debt ratio, and book value of total debt ratio. Findings include determinants of capital structure differ between BVL-TDR and BVTDR. Significant factors influencing GLC's capital structure include tangibility, firm size, liquidity, interest rates, and industry. Profitability and economic growth do not significantly impact GLC's corporate financing, and that tangibility and firm size are consistently negatively correlated with both leverage ratios. Some implications include that GLCs prioritize national objectives over wealth maximization, different industries influence GLC's debt policies, and profitability lacks statistical significance in determining GLC's capital structure, hence deviating from previous Malaysian studies. Some suggestions include conducting broader studies with a larger sample size, considering market value in addition to book value, undertaking comparative analyses across countries, exploring additional variables and industries, and investigating the relationship between government ownership percentage and leverage for comprehensive insights.
Hi, my name is Nur Farhana, and the article that I will be discussing is Are Malaysian Government-Linked Company Creating Value? The article explored the value creation of Malaysian government-linked company GLC within the context of the nation economy, specifically from 2000 to 2005. Despite public skepticism following incidents involving key players like Malaysian Airlines System and Proton Holdings, GLC constitute a significant 36% of the stock market, highlighting their crucial role in economic development. The study addresses the two opposing schools of thought regarding government intervention in business. Some argue that government involvement enhances shareholder value and government, while others contend that private companies are more incentivized to innovate and compete. Using Tobin Q to measure business value, the research revealed a substantial positive correlation P less than 0.001 between government ownership and business value. Contrary to popular belief, the findings support the idea that government involvement positively influences shareholder value. This suggests that Malaysian GLC, despite balancing multiple objectives, contribute significantly to wealth maximization. The study implied that Malaysia's focus on developing national champions aligns with economic development goals, showcasing the contribution of GLCs to company value. Overall, the efficient government management of Malaysia GLC could serve as a potential model for the developing nations. Future investigation could explore the adaptability of Malaysia framework for government-linked company in different contexts.
Assalamualaikum and good morning. My name is Atira Fikriya and I'll be talking about an article called Identifying Financial Distress Firms, a case studies of Malaysia's government-linked companies, GLC. This study analyzes financial distress measurement approaches for 30 GLC-listed companies on Bursa Malaysia from 2008 to 2012. It focused on the Z-score model, highlighting the significance of determinants like current ratio and debt ratio in predicting financial distress. For the findings, between 2008 and 2012, 14 companies using Altman Z-score, 5 using current ratios, and 30 using the debt ratios were financially distressed. In contrast, 16 companies with Altman Z-score and 25 with current ratio were non-financially distressed. In addition, the article recommends adjusting Z-score model coefficients based on industry insights, suggests cross-industry comparisons for robust outcomes, and highlights the potential of logic analysis and artificial neural networks for enhancing financial distress prediction models in future research. As a summary, investors prefer financially held companies for lower default risk. Securing invested funds, studying these findings enables management to recognize and address early signs of financial distress and safeguarding the company's financial health. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Viroshini Virasamy and I'll be talking about an article called Government-Linked Companies and Impact on the Malaysian Economy. According to Jayant Menon, with his article Impact of GLCs on Malaysian Economy written in 2017, he highlighted that the effects of GLCs on the Malaysian economy and associated issues are highlighted in this paper. The first point is highlighted is impact of GLCs on good governance. The existence of GLCs have been linked to financial scandals including the notorious 1MDB affair. These occurrences cast doubt on Malaysia's level of governance. The nation's interests and economic security may be jeopardized by GLC's exemption and advantage. The second point is that the impact of GLCs on government revenues. The nation is financially burdened by the unique treatment and preferential privileges that GLCs receive. The finances of governments are heavily burdened by GLCs, which leads to a more expansionary budgetary posture. In summary, it seems that the GLCs, one another as well as variables related to domestic growth and outside interests may have been the primary drivers of the recent resurgence in the private investing. If this is the case, more studies should clarify things as additional details get apparent. Thank you.
Our journey begins with a deep dive into the intricacies of corporate governance, specifically examining how key board attributes impact on a company returns on assets. The study, conducted between 2011 and 2015, analyzed data from 30 Malaysia-listed businesses employing a variety of statistical techniques. Contrary to expectations, the findings revealed no apparent correlations, but rather a noteworthy negative relationship between board qualities and business success. This challenges a conventional wisdom and prompts us to re-evaluate the dynamics at play. For the corporate governance role, the article doesn't just stop at statistics, it delves into the multifaceted landscape of corporate governance in Malaysia, underscoring its pivotal role in enhancing firm performance. There are three key aspects. First, board size, composition, and the percentage of non-executive directors were examined. Despite the absence of statistically significant connections, the study also highlights the importance of these factors. Let's shift our focus to the broader picture. The assessment emphasized the critical role of good corporate governance not only in improving business performance but also in contributing to economic growth and shareholder value creation. To comprehend the impact of board size on business performance, the study introduces several theories, including resource dependency and agency theories, providing a theoretical framework to our empirical finding. Our exploration extends to the evolution of corporate governance framework in Malaysia, showcasing initiatives such as the Malaysian Code on Corporate Governance, MCCG, and Master Plans designed to refine this framework. The study extends its case beyond Malaysia, acknowledging the global significance of corporate governance in the aftermath of fraud episodes and economic disasters. Towards the end of the literature review, the study introduces crucial research questions, predominantly focusing on the intricate connection between board composition and also the company performance. This Malaysian study underscores the intricate relationship between corporate governance and firm performance. Despite the absence of statistically significant connections, a notable negative relationship with board traits suggests that good corporate governance remains paramount for enhancing business performance in Malaysia.
Moving on to our next literature review, I will be discussing about an article that discusses about the characteristics of chairman and CEO that can influence the performances of GLCs. Firstly, experience and age comes to mind, where they state that people who have experience beforehand are more reliable in decision making. It is also self-explanatory why most of them are between the age 51 to 70 years old. Secondly, the researchers also state that an average of 65% of executives have a degree qualification. This is because they as a leader can bring valuable knowledge and skills into their businesses. Lastly, gender was also considered in this research. The survey they have conducted conclude that there are 77.6% chairmen instead of chairwomen, and 85.5% of the CEOs are male as well. The reason might be because women may not have much experience or invest as much money into their businesses.
My name is Nufariza binti Haratono, and I will be presenting an article about environmental, social and governance and the efficiency of government-linked companies. The environmental, social and governance or ESG are non-financial performance which act as indicators that help in determining financial performance. Next, the ESG criteria is a set of standards for a company's operations that socially conscious investors use to screen investments. Environmental criteria consider an organization's actions as a protector of the environment. Meanwhile, social criteria look at a company's interactions with its suppliers, customers, workers, and the communities in which it operates. The topics of governance include shareholder rights, internal control, audits, executive compensation, and leadership in a corporation. 4 key policies have been highlighted by the government to achieve Vision 2020, which are the 10th Malaysia Plan, the Government Transformation Program GTP, the New Economic Model NEM, and the One Malaysia concept right first, performance now. In a nutshell, this article examined the impact of ESG on the efficiency of GLCs in Malaysia between 2006 and 2012.